This is sorry. Right, well, looks like we're getting people. Yeah. I think I've reminded the wrong people.
We have
Could you read me, John,
we have COVID.
Could you read me out the team names for the team
Yeah,
players?
so you got ProRat, you got Ruthless Train, which is Shea Dowder.
Hold on, give me a second to get him because he comes under William. Okay, who else?
Lucas Acevedo is what I have on here is TTV.
Yeah, no, I don't need that. I just need the real names.
Oh, Charles Black for ProRat.
Yeah.
And then you got COVID20, Ian McLean, Jack Livingston, and Freeman Barber.
Ian McLean, Freeman, and who's the other one?
And Jack Livingston.
Who have we got in so far? What team?
COVID20. You only have one player for ProRat.
Let's see if that goes through. Who's Charles Black? What team's he in?
He is on ProRats.
Who else isn't in? Do you know? Lucas?
Looks like Lucas Acevedo. Those are the last two we're missing.
What name is that Lucas in now? To Nautilus?
Yeah, Lucas is in, and yeah, Lucas Acevedo is in. Let's see, I think we're just missing Charles Black. No, I guess they're starting.
Yeah, no, we need to start. Yeah, it's time. Charles Black getting his wife down.
Here we are back to our second match of the night. We're going to have ProRats, which are in black, against COVID20, who's in green. And off the face-off here, it's going to be controlled by COVID20. And unfortunately, right now, ProRats are going to be down one man here and get in this first game. Ball's going to be controlled by the ProRats. COVID20 looking to take it out of the zone, but they overshoot it and leave the ball bouncing. Shot on net and just a little wide. It's going to be controlled by COVID20. Lucas Acevedo is going to steal it away and try to shoot it on net. Just a little wide. Lucas Acevedo is waiting for it to drop, and it does. He's going to bounce it off the wall, looking for his teammate. Lucas Acevedo shoots it back on net, but it's just a little wide as well. 3 good chances there by Lucas Acevedo from the ProRats, and they can't score one. Ball's bouncing around here. ProRats are still with control. COVID20, Jack Livingston's trying to get it out of the zone, but he cannot do it. Freeman Barber finally gets it out. Shot on net there, but it's just missed just wide. COVID20's gaining control here. They're looking to score and go up 1-0.
Yeah,
Jack Livingston.
We don't make ProRat big favorites here, so it'll be interesting to see if COVID can take advantage of the extra man.
COVID20 just overshoots it. Now the ball's just sitting there for anybody to get to it. What a beautiful blow up by Lucas Acevedo for ProRats. He's going to leave it out front. But Jack Livingston's there to help out COVID20. And now it's going to be stolen away by Lucas Acevedo again. And he just misses. Shoots it off the wall, looking for a rebound, shooting in, but he just missed. Was Shea Dowder for ProRats here as they're down a man. And they have actually controlled this game. And now the ball's left wide open off the post as COVID20 had a golden opportunity to score and make it 1-0. But the post was the best friend for ProRats to keep this a 0-0 game. Shea Dowder's going to shoot it in for ProRats, looking to do something with it, and he overshoots it. And now COVID20 is going to get control, and here they go bursting out. But again, Shea Dowder's there defensively for ProRats, looking to get it out of the zone, and they successfully do. Ball's in the air. It's going to be overshot by Lucas Acevedo. Now he's looking to gain control. But here comes COVID20, going to steal it away. And Shea Dowder's going to shoot it right back in. Freeman Barber shoots it up high. Jack Livingston's there. Now the ball's just sitting out, looking to score. Beautiful play by Lucas Acevedo to keep it out of the goal. ProRats get control. He's going to bounce it up high, looking for a rebound. But it's going to be knocked out of there by Freeman Barber. And now Jack Livingston is going to take control for COVID20, but it's stolen back away by Shea Dowder. He bounces it off up high. Beautiful save by Ian McLean to keep this a 0-0 game, as it's unusual for a team to be dominated when they're up by one man. This is just crazy here.
Yeah, I just think ProRat are the better team, so...
Shot on net by Lucas Acevedo. It's 1-0 ProRats as they're down one man, and they lead this game 1-0. Beautiful play by Lucas Acevedo to get them up on the board with 1 minute and 8 seconds here in game number 1.
This could be the first time we've seen this, a team of two beating a team of three. Oh, that could be equalizer though.
Off the post, COVID20, 2 shots here that should have went in. We got 1 minute left in game number 1 as the ProRats lead 1-0. Here goes Lucas Acevedo, stolen away by Freeman Barber. Now's their opportunity. They need to score to tie this up. You cannot lose a game after being up one man in this game. And here they go. Here comes Shea Dowder and ProRats looking to put another one on the board. The ball's in the air. 30 seconds left. 1-0 here, ProRats. As COVID20's looking to do something. They got to score here. Here's their golden opportunity. The ball's going to be shot on the net, but stolen away by Shea Dowder. They just will not give up. They're going to shoot it on net. And it's going to be taken out by Jack Livingston. And here's Shea Dowder looking to get this game winner here in game 1, and they do just so. ProRats take game number 1.
What a win for ProRats.
After being down a man, what a game by the ProRats here. As they're going to take the 1-0 series lead here. Very unfortunate for COVID20 is you're up one man and you end up losing the game 1-0.
If I'm COVID, I want to get right back in there and try and avenge that.
Definitely.
We have never. I think we may have seen somebody take a game before, but if we could actually win the match to it would be incredible. If we can do that.
Here we go. We're going to get started here with game number 2, and off the face-off, it looks like it's going to be knocked into COVID20 zone. COVID20 Freeman Barber back defensively trying to get it out, but there's Shea Dowder back to what he was doing in game number 1. Just a complete pass. They're going to shoot it on net, but the ball's up in the air. It's just floating. ProRat's going to shoot it back out, but now they've left themselves wide open, and here comes COVID20 with the ball. They just can't get control of it.
They're just not playing well at all, are they? They just, I don't know.
Not at all. As Shea Dowder overshoots it. Now they have a golden opportunity, but stolen away by Shea Dowder again. Here comes the ProRats. The ball's just bouncing. They're going to shoot. Dowder the goal. Here in game number 2, it's 1-0. ProRats, as they already lead the series 1-0, and now they're out to a 1-0 lead here in game number 2. Off the face-off, it's going to be controlled by the ProRats. Shea Dowder's looking to pull it on some more. He's going to leave it off for his teammate, but he just shoots it wide. Beautiful setup by Shea Dowder, just a little bit wide by Lucas Acevedo. And now here's the ProRats back into the zone. They're going to bounce it up high. Lucas Acevedo's going to shoot it wide. Ball bounces off. Shea Dowder is just dominating this side of the field. He's going to bounce it off, looking for Shea again. Off the crossbar. Can he score? He shoots and scores. Acevedo. It's 2-0 now for the ProRats. Understand here on the stream. Understand on the stream here that the ProRats are down one man, and they've already won game 1 1-0, and they lead game 2 2-0. What an incredible game by these ProRats as they are completely dominating. Here they go again. COVID20 here in this game number 2, being down a man, and they are having the golden opportunities and scoring on each one of them. Ball's left out in front of the net, but Lucas Acevedo's back to get the ball away. Here's COVID20. Freeman Barber pushes it in the zone. Looking to get it off to his teammate, and he cannot do that.
They just don't seem to be the numbers. They just don't seem to make the numbers tell. I don't know what's wrong. I mean,
here goes ProRats down into the zone.
They have a player sitting really deep. Maybe they should just go out. I mean, we're really with a 3. When you're up 3 guys, and your team you're playing is down one man, you should be pouring it on them. Yeah,
you shouldn't sit back there.
Yeah. Definitely making a mistake. They should just go for it.
COVID20's looked to gain control. They're going to shoot it on net, but it's off the post. Shot back on by Freeman Barber, and he scores. 2-1. As COVID20 finally gets one here with 2 minutes and 27 seconds left. As Shea Dowder was there, but unfortunately just missed it. Off the face-off here, it looks like it's going to be controlled by COVID20. Stolen away by Lucas Acevedo. Here comes the ProRats into the zone, but COVID20's back defensively. Lucas Acevedo is going to kick it off, and Shea Dowder setting up for something here. He's going to take it away. Shoot it up high, looking to get a rebound. Just missed by Lucas Acevedo. Here comes COVID20. Can they break out and get something going here? Looking to score their second goal, and stolen away by Shea Dowder. ProRats are looking to get the ball into the zone. They get it in. Now can they score a third goal here? The ball is now at midfield. COVID20 looks to gain control. They're going to shoot it on net. Looks like they're going to score 2-2 as they've tied it up by Jack Livingston. All tied up here in game number 2. Off the face-off, it's going to be controlled by the ProRats. Flying in was Lucas Acevedo, and he just missed. The ball's being bouncing around. Freeman Barber's looking to do something with it, but it's taken away by Lucas Acevedo. Right back into the zone by Jack Livingston. Bounced off the wall there by Shea Dowder, and here comes the COVID20. Shea Dowder's going to push it forward for the ProRats. He's going to bounce it off and leave it for himself. 1 minute left here. And the shot on net, and they score! Lucas Acevedo for ProRats with 1 minute left in the game, and they're going to score and make it 3-2. What a good timing goal there by the ProRats to get them out to a late lead here and hoping to put this one away. Off the face-off, it's going to be shot by COVID20, but they're just wide.
This is the type of ProRat to defend.
Here comes Shea Dowder and the ProRats looking to score another goal. The ball's up high. Can he get his teammate to fly in? He does, but he just misses it. And COVID20 is now pushing out, looking to get that third and tying goal here.
Shot on net. Oh, but a beautiful block there by Ian McLean. 30 seconds left. Shot up by Shea Dowder, but Jack Livingston went up high to steal it away. ProRats are pushing it right back in. Shea Dowder pushes it off. Lucas Acevedo shoots, but it's just high. Ball's left alone. Shot on net by Acevedo, and he scores. 4-2. Here in game number 2 is now the ProRats have jumped to a 2-goal lead with 8 seconds left. And again, I repeat, they're a man down in this series, and they're actually winning this game.
Who's Max Robert? Is that not Oliver? Yeah, it's Oliver, isn't it?
Off the face-off, it's going to be shot in by Lucas Acevedo. He shoots and scores with 1 second left. 5-2 for the ProRats. What a beautiful play by Lucas Acevedo.
My real worry now is COVID have 3 games left.
And that's good for game number 2, as the ProRats are going to win 5-2, leading the series 2-0 as they're down a man. What an incredible game here.
Hit ready, because the players are joining them for the next game already. Who's the next game? QuaranTeam against who?
Believe it's.
Is everyone hit ready? Good.
We're going to get started here with game number 3 as the ProRats lead the series 2-0 as they take in game 1 1-0, and game 2 5-2 as they have been down a man this whole match. Yet they lead the series 2-0. Just outstanding gameplay by Lucas Acevedo and Shea Dowder here. Off the faceoff, it's going to be controlled by COVID20, but Lucas Acevedo's there to get the ball for ProRats. He's going to look to bounce it off. He's looking for his rebound. Can he score? He shoots and scores. Lucas Acevedo as the ProRats lead 1-0 here in game number 3, excuse me. What a beautiful start to game 3 here by the ProRats. Off the face-off, it's going to be controlled by the ProRats. Shea Dowder's going to go up high. He's going to bounce it, looking for his teammate. Can he get it in the goal? No, it's blocked away by Ian McLean. And now he's going to have it all to himself to score. And he just misses to a wide open net. Shea Dowder's looking to get it out as ProRats need to get it out of their zone. And they do. Lucas Acevedo's there to get it out, but it's shot right back in by COVID20. Shea Dowder with control of the ball. He's going to turn it over to Ian McLean, and COVID20 is on the run. Ian McLean shoots it up, looking for a rebound. He's got a guy flying in, but it's taken away by Lucas Acevedo. And here comes the ProRats 2-on-3. Lucas Acevedo's trying to control it, but it's going to be taken away by Ian McLean. And here comes COVID20 looking to score, but beautiful defense by Shea Dowder. He puts it up for his teammate. Here comes Lucas Acevedo and scores. What beautiful 2-on-3 play here by ProRats as they're up 2-0 here in game number 3. This is just incredible Rocket League play by 2 players. And understand, again, I cannot repeat this enough. They are down 1 player, and they are playing excellent soccer here. Rocket League. As they are up 2-0 and 2-0 in the series. The ball's bouncing around. COVID20's looking to score. Jack Livingston shoots it again, but it's a little too high. Shea Dowder finally gets it out. ProRats trying to push it here, trying to get up 3-0. Jack Livingston's going to try to steal it away, as he does, but he needs to go down to the ProRats zone. He shoots it out. Here comes Lucas Acevedo to bounce it off the wall in the wrong direction, but beautiful defense as he recovers. Lucas Acevedo and the ProRats are headed for the COVID-20 zone. He's going to push it off the sidewall here, looking for a rebound, but Ian McLean is there defensively. COVID-20 pushes it out, but they leave it for the ProRats, and now here comes the ProRats looking to score, and they do. Lucas Acevedo scores 3-0 here in game number 3 as he shot it up high, and it just bounces over the COVID-20 defense and into the goal. 3-0. Off the faceoff, ProRats are going to get control here. Lucas Acevedo is going to bounce it off the wall, looking for his teammate. Shea Dowder shoots it and he scores. Beautiful 1-2-man game here as Lucas Acevedo bounces it off and Shea Dowder flies in for the goal. 4-0 here in game number 3. If you ever thought the ProRats were worried about one player down, this should prove that they are not worried, as they are up 2-0 in the series and 4-0 here in game number 3. A shot on net by Lucas Acevedo, and he scores again. It's 5-0 ProRats. Unbelievable game here. David, I don't know about you, but I'm just absolutely shocked here. Being down 1 man, and they are absolutely dominating this match.
It just shows it's a confidence game, isn't it? I mean, I can't
That's
believe
all
it
is. You would think they'd be the team without the confidence, being down a man, but they have no waiver of that confidence as they are just dominating this game. Lucas Acevedo is going to bring it on net for the ProRats. The ball's wide open and they score. 6-0 ProRats. They are just pouring it on COVID-20 here as they just left it alone, and it was all in the net from there.
It does seem like they have given up the ghost, doesn't it?
Off the face-off, COVID-20 is going to get it. Can they get the goal? No, Lucas Acevedo's back. Beautiful save. What a blow-up there by Ian McLean to get Lucas Acevedo off the ball. Jack Livingston's going to shoot it up for Freeman Barber. Great defense by Lucas Acevedo to take him off the ball. Shea Dowder flies in for the ProRats. Freeman Barber pushes it right back in for the COVID-20. COVID-20 looking to gain control, but it's taken away by the ProRats. And here comes Shea Dowder as he bounces it off, leaving for Lucas Acevedo, who overshoots it. And they just cannot get control. And here's Shea Dowder going to score. 7-0 ProRats as COVID-20 just could not get the ball. And Shea Dowder shoots and scores, and now it's 7-0 here in game number 3.
My worry for COVID is they now have they have thespians next to our favorite food.
What a goal here!
But after they play thespians, the COVID actually have to play turf burners and Brock's boys.
Whew. Finally, goal scored by COVID-20 as Jack Livingston gets them on the board. 7-1 here in game number 3. Off the face-off, ProRats are going to control it. 1 minute and 20 seconds left. ProRats are up by 6 goals as they lead 7-1 here. In game number 3, it's going to be shot on net by Shea Dowder. What a goal! It's 8-1 as he comes up high with the aerial boost and just taps it off the bottom and scores. 8-1 here in game number 3. Off the face-off, it's going to be controlled by COVID-20. Taken away by Lucas Acevedo, but the ball is shot back in the net, and here comes COVID-20. Beautiful defense by Shea Dowder. 1 minute remains here in game number 3. As ProRats are up 8-1.
I think the next game, Jonathan, is going to be 2 against 2 again because ProRat are up. But it's QuaranTeam. But QuaranTeam actually lost to COVID in a 5-game match. So who's to say ProRat can't repeat this again?
It'll be very impressive if they can win both of their matches with 1 man down and take down 2 teams. Would be pretty impressive with full. That team has all 3 players.
30 seconds remain here in game number 3 as ProRats lead 8-1, looking to finish this match off as they have been down one player this whole match, and yet they're about to have a series sweep here. COVID20 is looking to get control of the ball, and it's taken away by Lucas Acevedo as they're just playing defense here, trying to kill the game. COVID20 shoots it off. And that's going to do it. ProRats are going to game 8-1.
Can't believe what I saw there.
And series sweep 3-0. What a beautiful victory by the ProRats here in our second match of the night.
So I'm going to get the next one. We're going to go to 4.
What is it?
4. We're going to go to 4. I'm just setting up now, but give me a second. It's not ready yet. One second. Quarantine already though, so we should be on pretty quickly.
PG4?
Yeah, just give me a second to get it. Alright, PG4. Alright, give it 2 seconds. Okay, try now.
Yep.
Oof. Who's Riffle's chain? Is that Charles?
Shade.
Oh, it's
Shade down.
Alright, okay.
Remember the one that put on the show the last game? And then you got Lucas Acevedo, so he's in there now.
Mm-hmm. Any of them coming?
Mia Hellman's in. Looks like Farrakhan's in. It looks like who's the other one? Oliver Boyd is in. I think we're ready to go.
Yeah, let's go.
Why did they have 4 players?
They've got a sub, but they're not.
Okay, I'm just making sure. Who's that 4th player?
I don't know why they're not joining.
Ow, I got it.
Can you see? Is it count?
Let's see how many they get joined.
Alright, here we go. Yeah, no, they're not going to do 4-on-2. Don't worry, the quarantine aren't cheaters. That's another.
Alrighty, guys, we're going to get started here with our third match of the night. It's going to be QuaranTeam versus the ProRats. And if you're just joining us, the ProRats are down 1 man, but they won their last match 3-0. Complete domination, so they're going to be at it once again. Here we go. The QuaranTeam has the ball loose. Can they get a goal here to start us off? No, it's taken away by Lucas Acevedo. Shea Dowder's going to push it into the zone, looking for the rebound, but beautiful defense by Farrakhan.
Farrakhan really was a big player from the other night. Sarah Allen actually is on the bench right now, actually scored 4 goals, but Farrakhan actually scored about 9 goals the other night. He won 1 game pretty much single-handedly by scoring 6 goals. But they still somehow lost to COVID. I don't know how. They actually scored more goals in the match than COVID and lost.
Here we go. It's going to be shot on net by Lucas, but he's short. Shea Dowder flies in and just misses it. They need to get back.
I think
because
COVID are tighter at the back, so I don't see ProRat demolishing them. I don't think their heads will go down the same way that COVID did, so I think we will have a closer game.
In the zone, the ProRats are looking to put a goal up here. Shea Dowder's keeping it in the zone as he's going to push it up high, looking for the aerial kick. It's taken away by Shea again. He's going to try to pass it off, but QuaranTeam is there defensively to get it out. Here's Oliver Boyd down into the zone. Farrakhan's there to join him. The goal is there. Beautiful play by Lucas Acevedo defensively to get the ball out. And here comes the ProRats. They're looking to score. They got to go open net, but Farrakhan is back defensively. Beautiful play there. Here's Oliver Boyd just swinging around looking to get the rebound. Taken away by Mia Hellman. And here comes the ProRats. Lucas Acevedo's going to shoot on net and score as they get the early 1-0 lead here in game number 1. Beautiful play by Lucas Acevedo. Unfortunate for QuaranTeam as they were there defensively. They just could not get the ball out. Off the face-off, it's going to be controlled by the ProRat. They're going to shoot it on net, but Farrakhan is there to get the ball out. Here's Lucas Acevedo for the ProRats. He's going to push it in. He's going to bounce it off the wall, looking for the rebound. But Oliver Boyd is there to get it out. Shot back in by Shea Dowder. Here's Lucas Acevedo's pushing it up. But Farrakhan is back defensively for QuaranTeam. But they leave it out, and it's going to be shot on net and scored by Shea Dowder. 2-0 ProRats here in game number 1. This is just some unbelievable rocket play by these two players as they have been down one man in all of their matches tonight. And again, they're out to a 2-0 lead. ProRats have control down in QuaranTeam zone. QuaranTeam needs to get it out, and they finally do. Here comes Farrakhan, but it's stolen away by Shea Dowder. Mia Hellman flies up, but she just misses it. Shea Dowder's going to push it on the net, and it's scored as Oliver Boyd knocks it in the net. For the ProRats, it's 3-0. David, if I go back and look at it, I want to explain to our audience the domination that this team has had in their games. They have scored. So far, they've scored 17 goals in 4 games and only have given up a total of 3 in all 4 games so far. That is complete domination, especially being down a man. These two gentlemen are just unbelievable rocket players. It's shot on net for QuaranTeam, and here they go. Farrakhan just hits the post again.
They get that so fast.
They're just playing unbelievable rocket ball as they get back and they score so many goals, and they're going to shoot it again as Shea Dowder looked for it, but he could not get it in. Mia Hellman gets it out for QuaranTeam, and now he leaves it off for his partner, but it's up high. ProRats are putting on the pressure here on QuaranTeam. Shea Dowder's going to shoot it on net, but blocked away by Farrakhan. Lucas Acevedo flies in and scores. It's 4-0 ProRats here in game number 1. They continue to pour on their goals tonight, as I cannot tell you how impressed I am with this team. I would have already given up with being a man down.
Yeah, I can't believe
this is just unbelievable play. Ball's into the QuaranTeam zone. Farrakhan and Mia Hellman looking to get it out of the zone, but it's shot right back in by Lucas Acevedo and blocked away by Mia Hellman. Lucas Acevedo is going to push it off, looking to get the goal, and there it is. Shea Dowder scores. It's 5-0 for the ProRats here in game number 1. Off the face-off, it's going to be controlled by the ProRats. Shea Dowder gets it, and he's going to push it in for the ProRats, looking to get a 6th goal here. But it's taken away by Farrakhan. 1 minute remaining here in game number 1. The ProRats lead 5-0. Just complete domination here in this game. But here's the QuaranTeam looking to score, but it's just a little wide. They had a golden opportunity to score, and it's just a little wide. And now here comes the ProRats. The ball's there, and there it is. Shea Dowder is just unbelievably all over this field with his partner, Lucas Acevedo. And they are just doing what they want. It is 6-0 here in game number 1. Off the face-off, it's going to be controlled by the QuaranTeam. And the ball's there, but Mia Hellman knocks it away as they need a score. The ball's bounced back into the zone, and here's Shea Dowder to get it out.
And here comes Lucas Acevedo for the ProRats, pushing it into quarantine zone. He's going to look for a rebound here. He's going to bounce it off the wall, and there's the opportunities they need, but they both miss it. And now here comes Farrakhan for quarantine, but he's going to get blown up by Shea Dowder. And Lucas Acevedo's going to get it, and that's going to do it. 5-0 victory here in game number 1 for the ProRats, and they're going to lead this series 1-0.
6 out of 6, yeah.
They have won all their games so far here. Excuse me, 6.
Incredible, yeah. Quarantine really need to just. It amazes me the two teams playing them just aren't making the numbers count. Though they have an extra man, if they could afford to be more adventurous and push all 3 onto them, and surely they could score then.
Again, it goes back to what I said in the last match. You got to be aggressive. The team is down 1. This is the golden opportunity for you to be aggressive and score as a server.
This game here is going to tell us everything we need to know.
The server wins.
Oh, you're kidding? Is it down?
Would have told me. Let me see if I can.
Yeah, see if you can rejoin. Is it not? If it's not, I'll go back to PG3. Oh,
no, I'm back.
Okay.
We're having a little technical difficulties here. We'll get this kick back off when we get these teams back in here. Again, I go back to say the ProRats here have now scored 20 goals. Excuse me. Yes, 20 goals in 4 games and have only given up 3. Unbelievable play by the ProRats as they have been down 1 man this whole night, and they are now up 1-0 in the series after sweeping the last team 3-0 in the series.
Right, I think we're good.
And it looks like here that the QuaranTeam is going to sub in their sub partner, Sarah Allen here, looking to make some changes. And off the face-off, it's going to be controlled by the ProRats. The ball shot on net and off the crossbar by the ProRats. Lucas Acevedo looking for that early goal. QuaranTeam looking.
QuaranTeam were a different team with Sarah Allen in last against COVID, so let's see what happens. I think this could be a different game. They can get a goal early, I think it changes the whole game.
Mia Hellman's circling around looking for the ball, but the ProRats are going to gain control and move it forward. Mia Hellman gets it out of the way, looking to get the steal, and she does. And now here comes QuaranTeam. The ball's bouncing around, the ball's on net, and scored by Farrakhan. Now we may have a game as Farrakhan scores for QuaranTeam, and they lead 1-0 here in game number 2. Off the face-off, it's going to be controlled by QuaranTeam. Mia Hellman's going to push it forward. Shea Dowder's going to kick it, but here comes Farrakhan again. He's going to look to score, but he's a little bit wide. Mia Hellman's going to push it on net. Can she get the goal? No, it's kept out by Shea Dowder. Shot back on net, and here comes ProRats. They take it out. Now they're boosting forward. 2-on-1 here. Shot out. Now here he's looking for Lucas Acevedo, but the ball's just going to be a little too far. But he gets it back on net, and here goes QuaranTeam. They're going to look to score, but it's back as Lucas Acevedo. Mia Hellman's going to push out her teammate, but she can't get it out there enough for Farrakhan to score. She's going to set up looking for a goal. Farrakhan's there. He flies in, but it's taken back away by ProRats. And here they go. As Shea Dowder's looking for a goal here to tie this thing up. But it's taken away by Mia Hellman. Lucas Acevedo's right back in. Farrakhan pushes it out front. Shea Dowder's going to shoot it on net and score. And now we're all tied up here in game number 2, 1-1. Farrakhan got it out of the zone, but he passed it right to Shea Dowder, who scores, leaving the goal wide open, and it's all tied up here in game 2. They are still finding their ways to score their goals, even being down a man. Technically, they're down 2 men compared to this team has 4 players. 1 is a sub, and they only have 2 that they can play with tonight, and yet they're still in this game 1-1. Here comes QuaranTeam looking to gain control in the zone to score, but taken away by Lucas Acevedo. Stolen back away by Sarah Allen as she pushes it in for QuaranTeam. But Shea Dowder's going to shoot it into QuaranTeam zone. Here comes Shea Dowder looking to push it out for his teammate, and he does. Taken away by Farrakhan, and here's the opportunity for QuaranTeam. But they just leave it there for ruthless train Shea Dowder to get it out of there. Lucas Acevedo pushes it forward. Now it's going to be shot on net by Farrakhan, and he scores. 2-1 here, QuaranTeam. In game number 2, Lucas Acevedo got it out, but Farrakhan was there to push it. They have to do this to beat this team. If you sit back defensively, it's just then a 2-on-2 game. Now let's see what ProRats can do here as they're down 2-1 here in game number 2. QuaranTeam is all aggressive now as they're looking to get the ball and score. But back is ProRats. They're looking to get it out of their zone, but Farrakhan is back in. Shea Dowder goes up high looking to get it out. He does. But QuaranTeam's still there. Now here comes Lucas Acevedo and ProRats. He's going to bounce it off. Lucas and Farrakhan is there defensively. He's going to bounce it off the wall. Shea Dowder's going to take it, steal it away. The ball is bounced right in front of the net. Beautiful defense, but it's just unfortunate. 2-2 game here in game number 2 as the ProRats just tied it up. Shea Dowder gets the tying goal. 1 minute and 37 seconds left. Off the face-off, Sarah Allen's going to control it for QuaranTeam. Here's Lucas Acevedo waiting for it to settle down, and he does, but just not hard enough. He gets it far enough, but Farrakhan pushes it right back in. Oh my goodness, they're going to shoot it on net. Can they get the goal? No. Sarah Allen's trying to go up high to get it. She just misses it. Now her team is back to help her out. Here goes QuaranTeam, 3-on-1. They shoot it on net, but Shea Dowder's back. Shea Dowder just there to get it away. 1 minute left here in game number 2 as we're all tied 2-2. The ProRats lead, and that's the shot on net. Just wide. Sarah Allen's going to shoot back up.
Put that thing in. Oh, I can't believe it.
Shea Dowder gets it out, and here comes the ProRats. They're going to shoot it on net, but it's blocked away by Farrakhan. Lucas Acevedo trying to get it out, but Mia Hellman's putting the pressure on for QuaranTeam. Here's Farrakhan. He's going to bounce it off, looking for a rebound. He gets it, but it's blocked away by Lucas Acevedo. 1 minute left, 30 seconds left, here in game number 2. This looks like we might get this going into overtime. It's going to be shot on net here by Lucas Acevedo, but he's just high. Now the ball is out there. Here we go. And they score! Farrakhan Jones scores! 3-2. Here in game number 2 with 9 seconds left. They left the goal open. And the QuaranTeam scores to give themselves a 1-goal lead here with 9 seconds left in game number 2. Off the face-off, Farrakhan's going to control it for QuaranTeam. Farrakhan's going to shoot it, and I think that ProRats are just going to take it down.
This is going to be a match, I think, Jonathan. This is going to be a match.
for the Quarantine. 3-2 is now the series is tied 1-1. That's the first late loss of the night for the ProRats. What a beautiful game. That was a much better game than we've seen the last couple games. Now the question is, will Quarantine sub back in Oliver Boyd?
Well, I think you've got to keep with the winning formula, don't you?
Or will they keep it the way it is? That is the question that we're all waiting for.
You must think, Jonathan, they stay with the team that won.
They have to stay there, Alan. It looks like they're going to stay with that. Yes, we're going to get the same players here again in game number 3, best of 5 series. First team to 3 wins the match. And here we go. We're going to get started here in game number 3. Off the face-off, the ball's going to be controlled by the ProRats. Mia Hellman flies around looking for the rebound, but Shea Dowder's going to push it for the ProRats. They're going to push it off the net. He's looking for a rebound, and he doesn't get it. Here's the ProRats. They're in the zone of Quarantine. This is danger zone for Quarantine. They need to get it out. Shea Dowder's pushing it forward. Beautiful defense, but here's Lucas Acevedo's going to shoot it on net, but just wide. Farrakhan's looking to push it out for Quarantine. They finally get it out. Now it's a 3-on-1 for the Quarantine. Lucas Acevedo pushes it up high. And they're finally going to get it out. Just missed by Sarah Allen, the wide open net. Beautiful save by Farrakhan. As they almost were going to be down 1-0. Shot on net for Farrakhan. He scores! 1-0 for Quarantine. Beautiful save back on the other end, and then Farrakhan puts it in the net. 1-0 Quarantine here in game number 3. Off the face-off, it's going to be controlled by ProRat again. Ball's just bouncing around into the Quarantine zone, and here comes Shea Dowder. He's going to push it up high, looking for a rebound. He's going to get it, but it's Farrakhan there, and now the net is wide open again for Quarantine. But Lucas Acevedo's back to get it out of there. ProRats shoot in, but both of them miss, and now the ball's wide open, and they're going to shoot it on net and score. Farrakhan 2-0 for Quarantine. What a beautiful play by Farrakhan to get it in the goal. It's unfortunate for Shea Dowder, as he was there defensively, just could not get a hand on it. Off the face-off, it's going to be controlled by Quarantine into the Quarantine zone. Here comes ProRats. They're going to shoot it on net, but off the crossbar. And now Quarantine, if they break out, they'll have a 3-on-1 advantage. But Mia Hellman goes up high, but she just misses it. And now it's a 2-on-1 advantage here for ProRats. But Farrakhan is there defensively. Shot back on net by Shea Dowder. Mia Hellman's there defensively to get it out. Ball's in the air. It's going to be bounced off the top by Lucas Acevedo, looking for a ball to bounce a ball. Here comes. He's going to score. 2-1 for the Quarantine, as now their lead is cut to 1. With 2 minutes and 54 seconds left here in game number 3. Off the face-off, Farrakhan's going to control for Quarantine. But Lucas Acevedo's back defensively and shooting into Sarah Allen, but she overshoots it. Now the ball is back in Quarantine zone, and here comes Lucas Acevedo as he just misses it. Farrakhan's going to take control. He's going to look to push it out for Quarantine. looking to get that third goal, but it's stolen away by Shea Dowder. Here he goes, looking for the goal, tying this thing up. He bounces off Lucas Acevedo, scores. We're all tied up 2-2 here in game number 3. Beautiful play by Shea Dowder to get it out in front of the net. And his partner, Lucas Acevedo.
They just lay it off and set it up perfectly. They know what they're doing.
They know exactly what they're doing, which is the wonderful play there. Off the face-off, it's going to be controlled by the ProRats. Shot on net by Shea Dowder. Farrakhan's there. Lucas Acevedo's going to push it back on net. Shot on net by Shea, but he misses it. Now the goal's wide open, and here goes QuaranTeam. Mia Hellman scored. It's 3-2 for QuaranTeam. As that's what you got to do when they're a man down. Take advantage of the turnovers, and they score 3-2 here in game 3. Off the face-off, it's going to be controlled by ProRat as they kick it into QuaranTeam zone. The ball's bouncing around. Lucas Acevedo shoots it off the post. Off the wall, it's going to be controlled by ProRat, but QuaranTeam has an opportunity. Lucas Acevedo's bouncing it off the top here. Looking to score, and they score. As it was pushed in, as I believe that's going to be Sarah Allen that pushes in her own net. No, Farrakhan. 3-3 here in game number 3. Off the face-off, the ProRats are going to get it and shoot it on net, but it's blocked away by Farrakhan. Shea Dowder's there looking to get the rebound. Oh, and it's off the post. Mia Hellman gets it out for QuaranTeam. Now they need to push it forward. Farrakhan does just that, but it's stolen back away by Lucas Acevedo. And here comes the two-man team of ProRats looking to score again here. Too much defense back for QuaranTeam, though, as they get it out. And it's stolen back away by Shea Dowder. Ball's left alone. Here comes Shea Dowder, but he just missed it.
Wow. That's what I do have to admire that QuaranTeam is they're not giving up like COVID really just gave up when they, you know.
Exactly. ProRats are in the zone.
For this, which I respect. I really hope they can do this. They are the only team in the league without a victory, so it'd be great if they can just get a victory tonight.
The ball's bouncing around. 38 seconds left here in the game. QuaranTeam has a golden opportunity to take the 4-3 lead here. 30 seconds left. Shea Dowder bounces it off, and Farrakhan's going to have it, but he gets it stolen away by Lucas Acevedo. ProRats are going to shoot it up high, looking to do something with it. He's going to shoot on net and score! Shea Dowder with a beautiful play to himself. 4-3 for the ProRats here with 17 seconds left. Now QuaranTeam needs a goal here to tie this thing up and send it into overtime. Off the face-off, Mia Hellman's going to win it for QuaranTeam. Farrakhan shoots it off the net. Off wide, but he's going to shoot back on net and score. We're all tied up 4 here in game number 3 as Farrakhan off the face-off is going to get it, bounce it off the wall, and kick it into himself. Well, off the face-off here, it's going to be controlled by ProRats, and they shoot it, but Mia Hellman's there. 8 seconds left before overtime. Shot on net by Lucas Acevedo. He just misses it. Shea Dowder flies in and misses it wide. That's going to do it. We're headed to overtime. First team to score wins the game. Off the face-off, it's going to be controlled by ProRats, as Shea Dowder's going to look to end this quickly. But it's stolen away by Farrakhan. Shea Dowder flies in, but it's stolen back away by QuaranTeam, and here they come, looking to end this game. And they do it! Do it! 5-4 for QuaranTeam as they win game number 3 and now lead the series 2-1 over the ProRats. What a beautiful game by QuaranTeam.
have not done anything the easy way at all.
No.
They're fighting like mad. I really hope they can. I've got to admit, I hope they can pull this off. Come on, QuaranTeam.
We're gonna head into game number 4 here, as the ProRats are down 2-1 in the series. But let's not take advantage. Let's not forget that they are down a man, yet they are making the QuaranTeam work for this victory. This is some incredible Rocket League play here by two of our youngest teams. We're going to get started for game number 4. QuaranTeam wins this game, and they're going to win the match 3-1. If ProRat can win, they can get this to a game 5 and see who's going to be the winner.
Oh, they put Oliver in.
Off the face-off is going to be controlled by QuaranTeam, and the ball's just bouncing around. Can they get the early goal?
They put Oliver in. Did you see that?
Yeah, Farrakhan is taking control of the ball.
Oliver, let's see that.
Oh, and they brought in Oliver back into the game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oliver's in, yeah.
We'll see if that's going to hurt them, as they have been dominant. They have actually kept in this game. Mia Hellman's going to kick it off the side here, looking for the goal.
Oh, come on, guys.
Just misses it. Oliver Boyd just misses the ball. Mia Hellman's going to bounce it off, looking for the partners there. She's going to shoot it, but it's just missed. Mia Hellman kicks it right back. Farrakhan kicks it out. Farrakhan shoots it.
Nice.
It's 1-0 for QuaranTeam as they get the goal here in game number 4 and lead 1-0. Off the face-off, it's going to be controlled by QuaranTeam. Oliver Boyd's going to push it back into their zone. ProRats get it out. Now they need to do something with it, but here's Farrakhan pushing it forward. Shea Dowder's going to try to get it out of the zone, and he does. Mia Hellman's going to push it out to midfield, looking for a rebound. Oliver Boyd shot it. Just missed. Lucas Acevedo's trying to get it forward. He cannot do it. Now he gets control of it again. Farrakhan's trying to get it out of there, but they keep it in the zone. Lucas Acevedo tries to bounce it off, but Farrakhan pushes it out for QuaranTeam. Beautiful play by Shea Dowder to get it out of there. Farrakhan keeps it in, but Lucas Acevedo's there defensively as the ProRats are trying to get it out. Shot on net. Yeah. 2-0. 2-0 as Mia Hellman gets the goal. It's 2-0 here in game number 4. Just what QuaranTeam needed to get that confidence to try to get this victory. ProRats kick the ball down in QuaranTeam zone. As Lucas Acevedo is trying to do something with it, but he cannot. Ball's up in the air, and here comes Shea Dowder looking to get the goal. He shoots it off the post. Farrakhan boosts out with the ball, looking to get the rebound, but taken away by Lucas Acevedo. Here's Shea Dowder going to push it out to midfield, looking for his partner. But Farrakhan's there as he's going to kick it towards the goal. Lucas Acevedo gets it out. Shea Dowder's going to push it forward for ProRat, looking to score. He bounces it off. Can he get his partner to fly in? No, as he's got to retreat back. And Lucas Acevedo misses it. Shea Dowder pushes it forward again. Now here comes Farrakhan and QuaranTeam as they're going to look to score. Off the post. Now here comes the ProRats.
Beautiful save by Farrakhan as he gets back in time to help out Oliver Boyd. The ball shot up in the air, and here comes Shea Dowder looking for the goal, but he just shoots it wide.
And this is starting to run out on ProRat. They have done magnificent tonight, but maybe this is a...
And they're going to score. You know, the goal. Just as you spoke, David, here's the goal by the ProRats. We're not going to count them out yet. They have the heart of champions as they are playing this match with one man down, as they have the whole night. We're only one goal back here. 2-1 lead here for QuaranTeam. 1 minute and 20 seconds left. Here's Shea Dowder pushing into the zone, but Farrakhan's there to get it back out of the zone. ProRats push it right back in off the walk, and they get the goal. They score! As Oliver Boyd was sitting in the net, but he didn't do anything to block that shot. And Shea Dowder is going to get the goal there. It's all tied up 2-2. Off the faceoff, it's going to be controlled by QuaranTeam. Oliver Boyd just misses it. Here comes the ProRats. Now they've got the confidence. 1 minute left. Here comes Farrakhan with the QuaranTeam. As Shea Dowder's going to shoot up wide, but he just misses it. Lucas Acevedo flies in to help his teammate out. The ball's pushed out into the zone, and now here's the QuaranTeam looking to score, but it's just wide. ProRats are fighting hard trying to get this victory to push this to a game 5. Lucas Acevedo is going to push it over Farrakhan, and here we go. Off the face there, Oliver Boyd with the save. 30 seconds left. Shea Dowder flies in to get the ball out of the way, and here's Lucas Acevedo flying in, but Farrakhan flies over the top. Kicked away by Shea Dowder. And I think the ProRats are just playing for overtime at this point. 5 seconds left. They're going to shoot it. Can they get the goal? They do. And now the ProRat leads 3-2 with 2 seconds here in game number 4. Just when you thought it was headed to overtime, the ProRats do what they have done all night and fight their way to a 3-2 lead. 2 seconds remaining. The ball's up in the air, and that's going to do it. The ProRats win game number 4, 3-2.
I can't take much more of this.
I mean, both.
Oh, man.
We're headed to a game 5 here. Will there be a switch in players?
Oh, 100%.
It does like
100% there will be.
It doesn't look like there's going to be a switch.
No, they switch it now. They will.
The server went down again.
See if you can rejoin.
All right, I'm coming back in. If you're just joining us on our stream, we're here headed into our final match of the night, final game of the night. As this 2-2 series, the ProRats have been down 1 player, but they have fought their way back into the series, and now they're 1 game away from getting 2 wins tonight, being down a player, as they won game 1 6-0, lost game 2 3-2, lost game 3 5-4, won game 4 3-2. We're headed to that 5th and final game of the match. Let's see what the QuaranTeam team here does, as that is the perfect player that needs to be in to get this W for them. They're probably arguing who wants to be playing this final game. And it looks like we're going to have all of them sitting out.
To be honest. Like, come on.
Off the face-off, it's going to be controlled by ProRat. Farrakhan's going to push it up high. Can he get the goal? And the scores right off the face-off, 1-0 for QuaranTeam. 11 seconds in, and they get the goal. 1-0. Off the face-off, it's going to be controlled by the ProRats as they push it into quarantine zone. Sarah Allen in the corner looking, but here comes Lucas Acevedo, but he just misses it as Farrakhan is there defensively. Shea Dowder pushes it for ProRats, and now here's Lucas Acevedo is going to push it off wide, looking for the rebound, but Mia Hellman is back defensively for quarantine. Sarah Allen trying to push it out, and she finally gets it, and here goes Mia Hellman. Now ProRats have control, and is stolen away by Mia Hellman again.
Come on, Quarantine. It's got to be, come on. Oh.
Shea Dowder with the beautiful defense there to get it past the goal. Now they need to get it out of their zone as Quarantine is putting on the pressure.
It's definitely the right tactic.
Push it.
The extra man is just put the pressure on, just go for it.
That's basically what you have to do when a team is down one man. Both of them go up for the same ball, but they end up hiding. And now here comes Quarantine pushing it with the ball. 3-on-2 advantage here. Lucas Acevedo denies the goal. And here comes ProRats. As it gets it past Farrakhan, it's going to push it up high. But taken away by Mia Hellman. Beautiful defense. And now Sarah Allen pushes it out. But Lucas Acevedo is going to push it right back in. The ball's up high. Can we see Shea Dowder fly in here? He does, and he scores. It's 1-1. It's all tied up. They are just having difficulties pushing them ProRats out of this game as they're just hanging around there. Beautiful work by Shea Dowder and Lucas Acevedo as they tie this thing up. Off the face-off, it's going to be controlled by the ProRats once again. Sarah Allen's going to kick it out of the zone for Quarantine, but it's pushed right back in by Lucas Acevedo, and flying in is Shea Dowder, or Lucas Acevedo, and he just misses it. Shea Dowder goes up high, but he just misses it as well. Here comes Quarantine, a 3-on-1. Shot off the crossbar by Farrakhan. He had the opportunity to score, taken away by Shea Dowder. He's going to shoot it on net and scores 2-1. ProRats. Unfortunate event there for Farrakhan as he had a golden opportunity. But beautiful defense by Shea Dowder, and he's going to score the goal and give them a 2-1 lead here in game number 5.
Still time. Come on, Quarantine.
Off the face-off, Sarah Allen and Acevedo both miss it. Beautiful play by Shea Dowder there to get it out of the zone.
It's all over Dragons. It's very tense all over. I can't take this.
Farrakhan's going to shoot it up high for Team Quarantine, and they're going to shoot it. But Shea Dowder's going to be there defensively for ProRats. And now here comes Shea Dowder. He's going to push it for the ProRats. It's a 2-0 advantage here. They're going to shoot 3-1 for the ProRats. What a beautiful play by Lucas Acevedo and Shea Dowder just to get the ball out and score the goal. Now they have a 2-goal lead here with 1 minute and 56 seconds lead.
Still time. Come on, guys.
Off the face-off, it's going to be controlled by Quarantine.
Okay, yes.
Have it.
Oh,
Sarah
that was just a little bit off center, y'all.
But Lucas Acevedo now has control for
Guys,
the ProRats.
not Salutis is whatever his name is. I don't care for that.
Shea Dowder's going to hit it off the sidewall here. But Mia Hellman flies in and steals it away. Quarantine is putting the pressure on. But Lucas Acevedo is going to get control of it and push it for the ProRats. They leave it wide open in the net, and Sarah Allen shoots to score in their own goal and give the ProRats another goal. It's 4-1 for the ProRats as Sarah Allen knocked it into her own goal. I don't know if she thought that was her goal, but she scored on her own goal, and I'm mistakenly thinking she thought that was on the other team's goal. But here we are off the base.
I'm not enjoying this.
4-1 for the ProRats. Farrakhan's
I mean, I can't really be talking because I suck, but like I'm not enjoying this.
the ball's bouncing around as QuaranTeam's looking to get it. Sarah Allen just missed it.
Come on, you need to get a goal now.
The ball's up in the air.
I'm tearing up
ProRats
the
is
top
looking
of
to
my
get it out. 1 minute left here in game number 5 as the ProRats lead 4-1 with a man down this whole match. They are fighting their way to a match, their second match of the night for the victory. This would be quite impressive as they have been down one man the whole night. And here's Farrakhan shooting it down into the zone. Mia Hellman flies in, but she just misses it. QuaranTeam's putting the pressure on now as they need to score. Beautiful defense by Lucas Acevedo. 30 seconds left. As Lucas Acevedo's trying to keep it away, he's going to shoot it up on net, but Sarah Allen's there defensively to keep it out. 20 seconds remain. Farrakhan flies in, but he just misses it. Here's Shea Dowder. He's going to bounce it off, looking for his teammate. The ball's just sitting there. They finally get it out. Here comes QuaranTeam. They got to score right now. 1 second left, and that's going to do it. As the ProRats are come and win this game. Or excuse me, 4-1 and win the series after being down a man. What an impressive game for the ProRats. As 2 matches in a row, they've been down one man and they've won both of those matches. You got to give it to QuaranTeam as they fought their way to this, but it was just at the end too much as the ProRats just put enough pressure on to win this. Unfortunately, David, we saw tonight that, most teams will waver when they have that one man down. But what an impressive night for ProRats as they come back with only 2 players. And I know I keep saying it, but to me, it's just impressive. Both of these teams had 3 players, and I think they played a little too defensively against the ProRats, and the ProRats just took advantage of that, even being down a player. And I think in the end, that's what hurt both of these teams.
Yeah, I think QuaranTeam approached it better than COVID did. COVID just
definitely much so
did not know what to do, and they actually just got annihilated. At least you guys, Oliver, made a good fight of it. I thought you had it for a while.
I'm
in that second last game, you were 2 up. You were 2 up.
I was disappointed, and I was just. And it's my fault for not knowing how to block goals super high. So I blame myself. But what I find interesting is that we lost to COVID20, but they got annihilated by ProRat.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You guys don't give up. You've actually had a lot of close games, but you just somehow haven't managed to win. I don't know how you haven't managed to win, but
there seems to be a day-to-day disconnect on how each team plays, which I've seen, because COVID20, if they had played like that against us, we would have mopped the floor with them. But they had a better day against us, and we were having an okay day, and such is life. But I'm definitely going to need to get some practice in so that we can hopefully win our next scheduled game.
Now let's see who you've got left. Yeah, big numbers. Big numbers are similar quality to ProRat, so maybe not quite as good. You need to get a good performance in, yeah.
Big numbers was very, very good.
They lost to ProRat though, so but they didn't. They were playing ProRat with 3 players, so.
Did we ever get to the bottom of that extra player on big numbers?
It was Owen wasn't in the party, and he didn't know that they were changing. Anyway, they said they won't do it again. Anyway, guys, Sunday, you guys don't play again now for a good while, another week till you play again. Over a week, actually. No, sorry, I'm talking rubbish. You play QuaranTeam you play big numbers on Friday night in the big match. Before that, Brock's boys will take on ProRat, so we'll see. That's actually going to be interesting. If ProRat can play like that with 2 players, if they can get that going with 3, Brock's boys are good but very inconsistent. You never know. That could actually be a close match. Jonathan, what do you think?
I do think so. We'll have to wait and see how they come out and play, but I think so.
It makes the table interesting because that moves ProRat with 6 points tonight up
and probably ahead of Call 911, I would think. Yeah, they're going to overtake Call 911 to 6th place in the table and knock the junior team of Call 911 down. Call 911 are in danger of falling into the bottom 4 before this is over and having to play in the bottom 4 playoff. And that could well be who you guys end up playing, Oliver. Call 911 at this rate. It'll be you guys. You really need to get a win, or you're going to finish in the 11th place, which means you will play Team 8, which could well be Call 911.
Right.
On the positive, they haven't played for weeks and they may be rusty. Yeah,
We shall see.
your big one coming out. You need to try and beat big numbers if you can. That's their last game in the league, and you guys have still got a few more at least. But you've got Thespians next, who are pretty good. To be honest, they're not one of the top teams, but they're pretty good. And then your final game, I don't give you much hope. I've got to be honest. It's the Turf Burners, and it's the last night of the league, and they're the top team. So next game is the one you need to get. It's big numbers. You need to find a way to win.
Okay, I'll speak with it's apparently not my team. It's Mia's team about it. So
yeah. And we should call it for tonight. We've gone over a bit later than we were meant to with that dramatic match and with the previous match being delayed.
good night, y'all.
So good night, everybody. Thanks, Jonathan.